Welcome back to the Union Berlin Career Mode here on FC24. Things in the league are iffy. Things in Europe, so far so good. And we've young boys in today's episode in the round of 16 of the Europa League. It's a favourable tie that hopefully should see us pick up a comfortable enough progression through to the next round of the competition. We've a busy month, but we will look to get all of those games in this month, in this episode, if we can. Probably play Mönchengladbach, Leipzig, and maybe the second leg against Young Boys, if the first leg doesn't go well in the sim. If not, then Freiburg at the end as well, because obviously the league needs some focus, although at the moment, when I sim games in the league, it goes very well. When I play games in the league, it does not. We've tweaked tactics again slightly yet further, but I do agree with you in the comments section that Bull Idea, despite being 85 rated and attribute-wise being very, very agreeable and attractive a prospect, he's just not it. I can't put my finger on why, other than he just doesn't finish as well as he should do. But Bull Idea just has not been it. So I think Bull Idea will leave us in the summer. I'm leaning towards selling Mount as well. You guys are still expressing your dissatisfaction at his overall performances. I have to say, though, he is our most creative player and is my third top goal scorer as well. So Mount does do more than perhaps meets the eye initially. But look at the impact of these new signings. Carlos Augusto in 4 contributions in 6 games. Leon Bailey 2 in 4. Felix Mesha has got the goal and the assist in 6 Bundesliga games for me. They've come in and immediately had an impact. So I'm hoping that impact will continue to present itself moving forward. Leon Bailey actually goes up to an 82 as a right winger, which is good news. Will help for simulated games, but for the time being at least, he has peaked. A number of players have, and we have more plans for the summer transfer window as well. It might be a case of, was it 5th last year? This season, poor in the league and and hopefully well in Europe. And then next year, when we get a lot of money for Bull Idea, hopefully a big transfer budget by default, and maybe we sell Mount as well, then we get some real quality in and smash the Bundesliga. It should only take 3 years, despite the fact that we've been as poor as we have done in this season, to win the league. I would like to think, with the quality that is growing elsewhere. Leite is going to improve yet further. Diamande is going to get better. Renault will become my backup goalkeeper, will improve there. Al-Mazrati and Amesh are only going to get better. Carlos Augusto and Leon Bailey are only going to get better. We want to improve at right wing back. Luka Netz isn't growing as much as I hoped he would, but hopefully he does get better moving forward. And of course, saying thank you to you in the comment section for your continued support of the channel. We're saying thank you today to Matt. We're saying thank you to Hennessy on my pancakes. Who puts whiskey on their pancakes? That's a really strange decision for food and for a username. And thank you to Tom as well. Right, let's crack on. We'll start with a sim against Augsburg. Then we'll play the game against Borussia Mönchengladbach. And then we'll see where we are as we push our way through. But this next one should be a pretty straightforward 3 points against their 4-4-2 holding. Engels in the midfield. Their second bottom. Mateta up top for them is an intriguing signing. Second bottom. We've gone into so many games this season saying we just have to win. So I'm not going to say it this time. But you know what I'm thinking? Do drop the video a like. Do subscribe to the channel. Do make sure you check out the live streams on twitch.tv/ChesnoidGaming or youtube.com/@ChesnoidLive, where we're streaming all the YouTube stuff. Please! That's all I'll say. Just please. Out wide to Leon Bailey and back to Mount again, driving round the corner. Options inside, options inside. Mount, pull it back, there you go. And Juranovic the right back, and Bull Idea! Why don't you do that for me in play games, Bulai? I wonder how many of his goals have been scored in sims and how many I've actually scored myself. Because I bet it would be very heavily weighted in the sim column. If he can bury that on the volley first time into the top corner, why can't he finish one-on-ones when there's nobody around him like he did yesterday? 9 goals in 22 games. We have our 1. Does find Nets. And Mount again. Who got the assist for Boulaye, by the way? I'm not sure off the top of my head. But it was Mason Mount, though. Boulaye is in the box. This will be an Enmesha assist, and it is an Enmesha assist. Boulaye buries it, and it's 2-0 to the boys. Diomande away. Keepers up. Can we win that? No, Mateta's twice the size of Leon Bailey. Engels into the middle. Diogo Leite away. And, well, they might actually score here. Arnemeyer. Oh, he's got to bury that. Goal difference might be important for Augsburg at the end of the season at the bottom end of the table. And they could have been one better off. As it happens, they aren't. Well, that will do to start us, won't it? 3 points, 2 goals, none conceded. Now do that again against Mönchengladbach when you're in control, Ches. And maybe we will have a good day. 11 games to go, 11 points the gap. Can it be done? Is it possible? No, I hear you cry. Pre-match report for Borussia Mönchengladbach. They've lost their last 3 games in a row, actually. Gross Kjærgaard, who's been very good for us at Salzburg in the player career on the second channel. Brill Donald and Bolo up top for them. Robin Hack got sent off last time we played Mönchengladbach, didn't he? And we were able to get a win. So hopefully we can replicate the result. I don't care whether he gets sent off or not, so long as we get our win. Everybody at full sharpness now, so let's crack on. I don't know where Leon Bailey's gone. Walkabouts, apparently. He's tucked very narrow. I do have them set to cut inside, but occasionally you would like them to be a little bit wider. Diomande's in. Diomande? Dia. He's offside. He's buried it really well, but he is the wrong side of the line. All right. Well, it's a good start. The ball is in the back of the net. If we can do that and have it be legal next time, then that'd be even better. Pascal Gross. Well in, Diogo. Boulaye Dia. Little turn back. I see Enmesha getting forward. We'll look for Felix. All right, we'll find Leon Bailey. Now we'll look for Felix. And we'll find Boulaye Dia inadvertently because Bailey balls the pass up. Here is Carlos Augusto. And on his left, he's fired it straight against the defender. Boulaye Dia, I thought was going to get that. Not Boulaye Dia. Ali Al-Mazrati. It's Felix Enmesha. We'll go through that gap, actually, to Augusto. And here comes Nets on the overlap. And if we cross the ball well, we might... Oh! Have a second goal. Leon Bailey with a header. And it's narrowly wide. He nearly scored in the first game. He's nearly scored in the second game. Just need him to go that one step further, please. Bailey with a tackle. Mount to Bailey again. Utilise that pace. Here's Mason Mount. And goal! Oh, get off goal! Tor! Mason Mount makes it 1-0 Union Berlin. Augusto floats that over. I'll try and spin here with Bailey. Lovely first touch off the top of his head. Mount will quickly get this inside. Boulaye will help it on. And Augusto. Oh, we finally clicked, lads. We finally clicked. Union Berlin are back in business. I've got Dia in the middle. Dia. Oh, Augusto. Oh, no! How's that not gone in? I can't believe it. That should be 3. Oh, I couldn't react quickly enough to hit it first time. And somehow, Carlos Augusto hasn't buried that. That's the sort of thing that would happen to me yesterday in like the last minute when I was needing a goal. This time, I'm not that bothered by it because I'm 2-0 up and we're cruising. How a mindset can change everything. Looking for Boulaye Dia here. Found Mason Mount instead. And Messi will turn. Here's Leon Bailey. Driven out wide. Juranovic. Deliver an early cross. It's deflected. Off a hand, however. So we will have a free kick in a good position. Mason Mount will dink this. And maybe we can find another goal. Al-Mazrati! We will find another goal. Union Berlin really are back. Get in. Oh, he's left me for dead. Well and truly, Al-Mazrati's in the way. How is your luck? Robin Hack. Diomande's there. Flick that. Hell up, Mason. Dia. Augusto. Oh, I shouldn't have tried the first time pass, to be fair. That's on me. Al-Mazrati arrives there and just swings a leg. 15 minutes to go here. We've not been this comfortable in a game. Well, all bloody season as far as I can remember. Leon Bailey is 4. Lost for words, really. I don't know what's up. All I did was tweak a couple of individual instructions, and we've unlocked something apparently. Who knew? Who knew? 4-0! Okay, 4-1 then. 80th minute, Borussia Mönchengladbach pull one back. It's like being back at Raków in the player career. I'm sure that was in Poland where we had that goal song. Oh, memories. I'm having proper flashbacks. I'm sure live chat will do as well. 4-1 here then against Borussia Mönchengladbach. We are significantly better, but evidently not yet perfect. Oh, actually, I'd be tempted. We'll try and catch the keeper out, shall we? Sucic will go for goal from an awkward angle. Oh, and very nearly squeeze it home. Keeper scrambling to get rid of it. Juranovic's first touch is so bad. 2 minutes added on here by the ref. Is there time to grab another goal? Martial, Carlos Augusto. Look at the run from Amesha. Probably shouldn't have tried to play that. I rushed it a little bit. Carlos Augusto will find Mitchell Weiser. Here's Juranovic. Juranovic delivers really well. And on the volley. Good save by the keeper. Luka Netz nearly adds a fifth. We really shouldn't have the time to take this corner, but the referee's allowed it, so we'll take it and we'll very nearly score it. But Honorat will get rid, and that will be a 4-1 win. Where's that come from then? We've managed to... Oh, that was weird. All right, well, long may that continue. We head now into the first leg of 2 of the Europa League round of 16. Young boys away. A 4-1-2-1-2, really narrow formation for Young Boys here. They're missing someone through suspension, but I don't know whether that would be a player that would ordinarily be in their starting lineup or not. I know literally nothing about Young Boys other than they play in Switzerland. That's it. It's the only thing I know about them, I'm afraid. So we'll wait and see if they're a surprise package or whether it will just be us breezing through to the quarterfinals of the Europa League. We'll raise morale just to give us a better chance, and then we'll go for the win. Carlos Augusto. Forward to Olabash. He's beaten his... I mean, I think the less said about that defending, the better, to be honest. Luka Sucic makes it 1-0. Olabash has the presence of mind and the vision to square it to a teammate for a simple tap-in. We are in front in Europe. Nice tackle. Roussillon, Sucic, Carlos Augusto. Olabash is there. He's got the overlapping run. Here comes Juranovic. You're going to pull it back. And Weiser will do the same. Olabash in the box. I tell you what, when we call on him, he delivers. Olabash. 2-0 Union. To be fair, we only play him against the sides that are not very good. But he plays well against the sides that are not very good. Carlos Augusto. Back nicely to Toussaint. And Olabash. And Sucic. And Weiser. And Sucic. And inadvertently Olabash. And a 3-goal lead. Sorry, young boys. Sorry, viewers. There you go. The director was like, oh, terrible camera. Click. 3-0! It was a very favourable draw, we have to be honest, but you've still got to perform, and at times in this season we haven't, but now we are. Olabash into Roussillon. Roussillon into the box. Are we looking for a fourth? Well, yes, I guess we are looking for a fourth. Will we get a fourth? Oh, will we ever? Luka Sucic, wow! That's a hell of a goal. 4-0 to the Reds. Toussaint and Olabash. And Roussillon forwards to Tony Martial. Into the box. Square it maybe. Hat-trick Sucic. Hat-trick Luka. A match ball in Europe for Luka Sucic. It's 5-0. Final whistle goes, and that is as resounding a victory as you could possibly want to see in a first leg in a European tie. 2 for Olabash, a hat-trick for Luka Sucic. And to be honest, I think he might have forced his way into the starting lineup sooner rather than later, Luka Sucic. Although, again, Mason Mount has been very good so far today. And actually, the next game is Leipzig. So we have certainly a rather poor history against Leipzig so far this season. Al Masrati They're worried the club isn't meeting their demands. I agree, pal. Don't worry, I'm with you. But there's only one thing we could do about it. Keep plugging away and put the performances in and get the results. A 4-2-2 for Leipzig continually. They are our bogey team so far. We've not done anything but draw against them once and lose every other game. Let's change that. New signing Nico Williams Jr. on the bench. Heung-min Son still not in the starting lineup for them, but certainly will be high quality off the bench. Danny Olmo. I can't get there with Mason Mount. Oh, it's just different, isn't it? It's just different calibre. The style of play that Leipzig are playing is entirely different to that of Borussia Mönchengladbach, Augsburg and Young Boys. This is me chasing shadows for 17 minutes so far, and probably chasing a scoreline sooner rather than later as well. But thankfully, Callum Wilson missed the target. Mason Mount. Oh, I get lucky. Not said that a lot recently. Luka Netz and Carlos Augusto ping it. There's space out here, and Juranovic will bring that down. Leon Bailey is in a good position and can be found here, and he's breaking beyond the line. Leon Bailey against Leipzig. Samba with the save. Is it Bryce Samba? Former Nottingham Forest man. I don't know why I'm going team management. I've done it again. Don't know why I'm going team management. Bryce Samba in goal for Leipzig. It is indeed 84. Didn't realise Bryce Samba grew that well in career mode. Wow, good stop as well. First thing we've done all game, actually, to be fair. Not exactly been the most prolific offensively in terms of chance creation in this game so far. Oh, and Bouladia brought that down really well, but then couldn't get the shot away. It's been all Leipzig, apart from this 5-minute spell, which is probably about to end very quickly. Carlos Augusto looking for Luka Netz, finding him well. Can we dig the cross out? It's deflected. We'll take the free kick for the handball. I'm not going to try that again. We nearly scored in the last game with a little fancy one from there. Diaz up. It's not going to be anywhere near him, unfortunately. And with 10 minutes to go in the half, we'll stay at 0-0. But 0-0 against Leipzig is not a scoreline we've come even remotely close to getting in previous games. So I would absolutely take a point if you offer it to me now. Give me that back. I see the space for Luka Netz out here. We'll just pull that back and then runners. Look at Bouladia through that gap. Bouladia in behind. Support with. Carlos Augusto! Basically chipped it straight into the hands of Bryce Samba. That didn't go as well as I hoped it was going to. I was trying to aim for the far top corner, and I found just the very centre of the goal. Leon Bailey will get this out wide here. And Juranovic into Bailey again. Oh, challenged by Seivalds. Illegal challenge, apparently, by Seivalds. I'm not sure about that. I thought that was pretty clean. It's not really a shooting position, this, is it? I'm actually just going to lay this short. And then maybe Augusto can go for the worldie. Good save by Bryce Samba. We'll take the corner. Can we, from a set piece of a different kind, take the lead here? Augusto will deliver again. Boulaidia's up. Off the bar. Bouladia. Oh, and then he can't get the shot in. Al Mazrati lunges for it, misses it. And now here come the Leipzig team on the counter-attack. But they've slowed it down and we've managed to get back into our shape. Closest either side have come so far. That bar hit from Bouladia. Schlager. And into Seivalds. Heung-min Son off the bench here. Not what you like to see. Juranovic tackling Estupinian, though, is certainly something you like to see. Dink forward to try and work it away. Hasn't gone well. And now Schlager has the option of a through ball. And Danny almost skews his shot wide of the target. Chances have been few and far between for both sides in this one. And after goals have been very much free-flowing for us in the opening 3 games today, this one has seen the opposite. Very tight, nervy affair, but Carlos Augusto is in, and Carlos Augusto may well have just given us our first ever victory against Rasenballsport Leipzig. Cutting them apart, brilliant run, and an excellent finish too. Union Berlin are back and better than ever. Augusto's on the run again, but we'll use Luka Netz. Augusto nearly ran offside there. There's a lot of space for him to get into, and the defence have just gone walkabouts, and they're not even closing him down. Augusto for 2! Oh, Carlos, please! Oh, seal the game, pal! Nico Williams Jr. coming on for Callum Wilson. I'm going to make some changes of my own. Ooh, not bad at all. I put faith in my keeper there because I didn't want to close it down with the defender for risk of giving a penalty or getting turned too easily and actually giving them the better position for the shot. Oh, no, Renault! No, no, it's chaos! It's chaos! It's chaos! It's fine. Don't panic. Don't panic at all. Get out. Give me the win. Jesus wept! Give yourself a heart attack. What happened there? God! Christ alive! Wow! Okay, a 1-0 win against Rasenballsport Leipzig. A bogey team, no more. Are we getting our season back on track? Leverkusen 2, FC Bayern München 2, Frankfurt win, which is frustrating, but now we can go and sim the game against young boys. We soaked up their pressure well, and then we can go and play the final game against Freiburg and hopefully keep the winning run going. Right, for this one, seems as we're 5-0 up, I think we can safely quick sim this one and not worry about it whatsoever. A 2-1 win for us. Borussia with a goal, Martial with a goal, through to the next round of the Europa League. There's no point wasting your time, my time, everyone that's here in live chat's time by tactical simming that game. We knew we were going to go through. Let's just ensure that it happens. Prize money of 1.2 million. The further we go in this competition, the bigger budget we'll have next year. Who do we have in the next round? Napoli. Bollocks. That's not an easy draw, is it? Could have certainly been a bit more favourable. What are the other draws in the round? Could we have had an easier game? Perhaps we're up to 6th in the league now. Newcastle, Porto, Roma, Sevilla, Fenerbahce, Monaco, Napoli, Union Berlin. Porto or Fenerbahce would have been the favourable ones, but Napoli it is. If you want to win the competition, at some point you're going to have to beat the big boys. And Napoli certainly are big boys in this competition right now. We're 6th on goal difference ahead of Freiburg, who are our next opponents. That gap to the top 4, now 10 points. Still quite sizable, but we do still have Frankfurt left to play this season. In fact, I believe it's in the next episode. So, let's not get carried away. One good episode doesn't make up for 3 or 4 bad ones. But, if the one good episode can turn into 3 or 4 good ones, I'm not going to get carried away. I'm not going to get carried away. Let's just go and play Freiburg and beat them, and then we'll play it one game at a time. Gregory is still continually up top for them. Ginter at the back was just rock solid when we played against them last time. Renato Santos still on the bench for them. Saloy there as well. Fabio Carvalho at cam for them. Riquelme on the left. He's very good. He's annoying. Really annoying to play against. Scored against us last time. We're at full strength though. Ish. A few players a little bit tired actually. Maybe we'll change the starting lineup a little bit then. But win please. Have that back though, thankfully. Everyone's falling over everyone else, but as long as we're the ones that come away with the ball, we don't really mind. Mount drawing the defender out of position. Carlos Augusto making a great run. Olabash is here with me, and he's turned really well, and he'll find a ball, and Felix and Mesha. Oh, we're playing some dreamy football today! Take that, Freiburg! 1-0 Union Berlin! Yellows! Reds. Lol. I was in Cambridge mode. Makengo into Gregorish. We've not really offered much in this second half so far. Nor have they. It's as close as either side have come to scoring the next goal in this game, to be completely honest. So it's been that kind of half so far, with the ball just changing hands a lot and no one actually doing anything of any real note. Oh, lovely turn by Mitchell Weiser. And here comes Juranovic on the overlap. Might do something of note here. Leon Hart does well to get underneath that. And Mesha, though, finds Mount, who's onside! Oh, the offside trap of sorts doesn't work for Freiburg. Just everybody drifting out as the ball was cleared. But back it came. And Mason Mount just perfectly positioned to be the beneficiary. Everybody just going back towards outside the box. And Mount was just the deepest man that was in line with the back line. Simple turn. Simple finish. Simple 2-0 lead. Oh, I see the run on the far side. And that is a ping. What a ball. Juranovic. And Weiser. And Mount. Nearly a third. Oh, what a move. What a move. Ali Al-Mazrati will get there with that diving tackle as well. Looking to feed Holobash into the channel, but it's not going to work. We're going to get victory again here. I don't know where today's form has come from, but it is so welcome after the struggles, and that's putting it lightly, of the last 2 or 3 episodes. Berlin are back in business. How long it lasts, I don't know. Might just be a summer sale and we're going to go bankrupt again. But Berlin are back in business in the short term. We'll try and make it long term moving forward. Typically, as soon as I start criticising some of the better, or some of the higher rated players like Boulaye Dia and Mason Mount, they actually start turning up. Although Boulaye Dia is certainly not as effective as Mason Mount in this episode so far. Carlos Augusto, oh, just delayed too long with the pass, to be fair. Well, I'm very happy with today, and you can probably understand why. Do drop the video a like if you've enjoyed today's episode, as ever. Questionable defending there. Holobash found. He'll go for a worldie, but not get it. Amesa has the option out wide here. Spin with Mitchell Weiss. That'll take the free kick. In fact, if you don't mind, drop the video a like if you're enjoying. Do subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on any more moving forward. This series is going to get very intense in the latter stages of this season because we're going to chase that top 4 again. And we're going to go for European glory in the Europa League too. Mount with a free kick off the wall. Mount from open play. Well, that's game then. A 2-0 win here. Another 3 points. The gap to Frankfurt was 10 prior to this game. We have them to play in the next episode. And we hope that we can beat them on that occasion. I don't know if they're going to drop any points. Leverkusen losing to Leipzig is good news for us as well. That will ensure that we close the gap with Leverkusen yet further. The gap to them is now just 4. The gap to Frankfurt is now just 7. They did lose on match day 26. And if we can beat them in the next episode, then the gap will be just 4. In fact, that is not, as I hope or suspected, the very next game. It's Hoffenheim away, then it's Frankfurt at home, and that's going to be a huge one for us, given our chances for the top 4. If we can beat Frankfurt, then the top 4 fight is very much alive. If we lose, then we'll throw all of our focus into the Europa League. But how is that for an episode? 2-0, 4-1, 5-0, 1-0, 2-1, 2-0. 6 straight dubs. That'll do, pig. That'll do. That's all for today. Thank you very much for watching. This is actually potentially the last episode before Christmas. So do have yourselves a fantastic Christmas day and Boxing Day. And I will probably see you with the next upload. Actually, maybe Boxing Day. I haven't decided what my upload schedule is going to be yet, because I haven't decided how much I'm recording and streaming over the next couple of days. But certainly, you guys will be back on Tuesday at the latest. I might put something up for Christmas Day. We'll wait and see. Maybe just a Merry Christmas video. We'll wait and see. That's all for now, though. Thank you very much for watching. Manager of the month, surely after that. I hope so. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.